part two of Daphne Joy on Cam Newton. She's just expressing her story and about how expressing her story about how it affects her and how she's moving forward and what are the things she's doing to move forward and what are the things she's doing to move forward and how does it affect her. So we're gonna tune in and check it out. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Gonna roll me up, man. A nice day. It's hot. I think it's like 85, 86, maybe 90 degrees in New York today. Yeah, a bunch of Brooklyn block parties yesterday. It's gonna be crazy today. Father's Day. Shout out to the fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. You know what I'm saying? In the city, it's a good day to be in New York. Where I'm at, man, everywhere. Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, especially Bed-Stuy, everywhere. Block parties, just parties everywhere, especially for the least wins. Just everybody just turn have a good time.
I hear a lot of my friends. Recording.
Everybody just having a good time. Just enjoying the weather.
How do I hit it?
Enjoying the sun.
Here.
Enjoying the wind.
Sprite plus stick, that lemon lime flavor with a hint of tea taste.
Is this gonna fix my swing? We need a jacket. Maybe your favorite rapper's favorite golfer. It's legal.
Yeah, make sure I like the shit.
If you want to swing like a pro, rips. If you want a refreshing drink, Sprite plus tea. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I have a wealthy living.
With Ally, we get your paycheck up to 2 days early. Because life today doesn't wait for Sunday or payday.
You haven't lived in my shoes, you know, and this is the first time I'm in my own captainship, and it feels good.
So, being in control of your own life,
Yes.
what are the challenges that you've seen?
Okay, so she was just not explaining the difference now in today's world. She said now in today's world she's in charge and she don't let a man like dictate what's going on, what she should do and what it is. She's no longer like being submissive to a man. She still is submissive, she said, but she's not gonna make that her main priority because she said that was and I believe her though. She was like by her being so submissive and by her being so like wanting to please other people, like they took advantage of her. And I know guys that really seek out for certain girls like her, or they'll turn your ass into that. Like they'll turn you out for the worse instead of turning you out for the better. You know what I'm saying? And girls, women have to be careful about giving themselves to a man because you might give yourself to the wrong man, and he might lead you down a rabbit hole, or the nigga may have you doing some weird ass shit. And then women don't know no better because they thinking, oh, I'm pleasing my man, or I'm doing this to satisfy him, knowing she going against what her mom and daddy taught her, knowing that this shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But she think it's right because this what he want. So women have to be careful, and men got to do better by leading women down the wrong path because that shit fucked up to lead a woman that is green and don't know no better down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm the type of guy gonna lead a girl down the right path. Even if a woman don't listen, you gotta like try to teach her the right thing. And if she don't wanna listen, let her go and do the wrong thing with somebody else. But you always wanna try and teach the women the right way instead of running game wrong. Because you ain't even gotta finesse her out her pussy. She'll give you the pussy. You ain't even gotta do wrong by her to get what you want. Because when a girl in love with you, she'll give you whatever you want. When a girl really in love with you, that shit, sometimes you gotta push her off. Like sometimes you will fuck around and activate a girl to the point where she wanna fuck more than you wanna fuck. So you ain't even gotta finesse a girl. You ain't even gotta like mistreat her. You can just do right by her, and the girl do right by you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta mistreat the woman. But I realized a lot of girls, a lot of guys be mistreating women because let me turn this on. A lot of guys they'll mistreat women because they been mistreated or some shit. But you can't do that. Damn, that's all the girl I had. Yeah, man. So try to do right by women, bro. And she's so submissive. She's so nice and sweet and kind and shit like that. I could tell. And then she said she from the Philippines. Like them foreign girls, they be extra nice. So you gotta watch out for certain guys like that because they take advantage of certain guys, certain girls. How are you? I'm
It's
doing
all
great
been
today. How are you?
rewarding ever since. I hear a lot of my friends say that I'm glowing and that I'm like looking happier and like that means a lot to me. And my skin has cleared, like everything. My hair has gotten longer, my eyes are brighter. You know, like I just have this like new, fresh perspective and also desire to never look back on bad times and just continue moving forward. I feel like my driving force is really just all the exciting things life is still showing me and like that life has to offer.
Yeah.
So,
Just so we're on the same page, was the dark side of what people may know of Daphne, the scrutiny through other specific sources, or was it really an internal thing that nobody knew about? You understand what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
I think it's definitely outside, external.
Damn, she
I
fine.
think it's definitely.
So everything that we've seen transpire,
So,
just so we're on the same page,
Yeah, she do.
was the dark side of what people may know of Daphne, the scrutiny through other specific sources, or was it really an internal thing that nobody knew about? You understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
go ahead.
I think it's definitely outside, external. Yeah, I think it's definitely.
So
Yeah,
everything that we've seen transpire of you being mentioned.
Yes, is all external.
Correct.
This is the first internally. You guys are like in the matrix with me now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as those things happen, do you fear that there's something else that could bring another loom or?
Paramount Plus is now the home of all your BET favorites.
That sounds nice.
Plus a whole new world of original series, movies, and live sports. New home,
Welcome to paradise.
same family. Paramount Plus. Subscribe now.
Mom, where's my clothes?
Yeah, you gotta give it to her. The girl beautiful. The girl is drop dead gorgeous. Lord have mercy. That girl so fine it don't make no damn sense. Her hair. Damn, that shit pretty. She pretty. She got some pretty titties. Her nails pretty. Her hands pretty. She just foreign. Damn, she pretty. She say she's Philippines and Spanish. God almighty damn. Sheesh. Shawty say she Philippines and she said she's Spanish. Damn, boy, that why, boy, you gotta get you a girl that mix with some shit. She mixed with a little bit of this, she mixed with a little bit of that. She mixed with a little bit of this, she mixed with a little bit of that. Damn, I can't find my lighter. So you get you a girl that mix with this and that. Damn, fuck my light, I can't stand not having my shit. Okay. Damn. Okay.
It's red.
Well, Can't find my little light. Something ain't right. Chizette. Oh, there you go. God damn. About to say, about to get scared. Now I had to keep my room clean so I can know my shit at. And know where you just had it. It couldn't have been but so many places.
You know, it's like now we're both playing now.
So, as those things happen, do you fear that there's something else that could bring another loom, or?
I mean, if there is, you just gotta take the bull by its horns and just ride it. You know, just ride it to the dawn.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now we're both playing now. Okay. We're all playing now.
Absolutely. So for the people, and understand, you know, that
if you a man and you recording a girl, bro, you don't supposed to be doing that shit. I don't know nobody told you that or not. You don't supposed to be recording a woman. You supposed to have respect, bro. Even if a bitch ain't respecting herself, just have respect. Even if, like, I remember getting with girls and they want to show off. I used to be like, you ain't gotta do all that. That's too much spit. You doing too much. You going too fast. Like, slow your ass down. Like, stop trying to prove a point. This real sex, bitch. This ain't no fake. This real shit. Like, calm your ass down. Like, so all that fake shit and I don't know. It's just that, I don't know, bro. Like, recording, that's some weird ass shit. Like, y'all need to be, you can't trust people, but y'all need to be together, like, be married or some shit. But people lying in today's relationships. You know what I'm saying? They lying like hell. So don't trust nobody recording. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked a bitch to record or none of that shit. Cause me looking at you isn't enough. Me remembering this is enough. I don't gotta record it. And girls will let me do whatever I want to do to their ass, but I ain't want to record it.
Joy, tell us about the entrepreneurship of you, your portfolio of how do you make money.
Oh.
I've seen skincare, I've seen content, I've seen so many different things, but just for you to use this platform to put people on.
Used to be a lot of brand partnerships. I dabbled into some swimwear, which was really nice, but now primarily I'm locked in with my OnlyFans. I opened up my OnlyFans about a couple years ago as well, a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I'm loving it. I feel like it's just like the next step to really just be involved with my fans and get really intimate with them. And like, honestly, they fuel and motivate me. I feel like it might be like weird to be like, wow, my fans like motivate. Well, I like really dig my love letters. Like, like I would like literally sit there like on my iPad, like, and I'm like tearing up because like they just see you in in a light. And they like want you to just keep going and be successful, and like they don't want you to, you know, stop, and like, you know, and like me being like a beacon of joy for their day, and like that motivates me, and like they're my beacon of joys, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just really love the platform, and I'm staying true to myself on it, you know. It's just like layer by layer, like the audience who's been there since day one, like they're just like, I'm just loving where this is going. And I'm just here for the whole ride. Like, don't you worry. Like, I'm here to support you through. I just can't wait to see where this goes. And I just laugh. But they're right, because I have been like feeling more comfortable and like layer by layer, you know?
Like, let's stay here for a second. What's the biggest stigma that comes with the label OnlyFans?
Maybe a woman who's just really out there, like, sexually, which, I mean, that does exist. That, I mean, the biggest stigma, I guess you just look at a woman like, you know, What do you say to that?
No.
If a girl says I'm on OnlyFans, how do you feel? Let's hear it from a male perspective.
You answered the question first, and then I will rebut. How about
No,
that?
I want to know what you think.
There's a definite stigma.
Okay.
There's a way where, hey, when you see individuals that report $43 million, $20 million, $53 million, it's like, oh my God. It's empowering to see anybody make that type of money, whether a man or a woman. How you do it, that's your decision of to doing it. But let's not be so judgy, because to my knowledge, some of the most successful artists have an OnlyFans, and they thrive. So, not to say any names, you can use Gemini, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Wikipedia or Google and find out for yourself. I do think OnlyFans is a platform, one of the few platforms that is more catered to women than men. Is that safe to say? That's not to say that men don't have OnlyFans, but more time than not, if you were to hear YouTube, okay, that may be a more masculine thing. If you use the Netflix, okay, cool, boom, whatever. As a media, and I'm just using these as an example, but when I hear OnlyFans, I automatically think women.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's what's good.
No, that makes sense. I would say that there are a lot of negative stigmas around it here and there. And then now I feel like times have changed and people are like a little bit more welcoming to the title of it. And I will say that from my experience, so for me personally, the platform has honestly given me back my independence.
Wow.
Yeah. It's given me back my independence. It's helped me just stand on my own 2 feet. And that's really empowering and pours into like my self-love and like just my self journey. And I'm just forever grateful for it. Yeah. It's more of a personal road for me. It's not just because, oh, hey, sign up now so you can see me like this. And I think that my fans like see the depth in what I share and what I show and like how much love I reciprocate back.
For sure.
Because it stands for a deeper meaning for me than anything. Because yeah,
I get it. Look, anytime a person speaks of independence, that's something I can relate to. Iconic Saga for me was an independent journey that I'm still trying to master. Having studios, having a staff that's around the clock, that they're able to support me as well as I am able to support them. And anybody who knows that will be a fan of it to any capacity. Now, as you zoom out of the dynamic of content,
right,
you get paid off of your look, right? What does your routine or weekly routine look like? Take us through that.
You sure you want to know?
Look, put the sisters on or put us down.
Like, that's interesting?
No, it's interesting because, look, respectfully, you are a very attractive woman.
Thank you.
Right? And there's no doubt about that. So the upkeep has to be real. But we need to know, or I would like to know, what does that even actually look like?
So if I'm being good, I'm in the gym 3-4 times a week with cardio in between. And they're just like my non-negotiables. I try to eat clean and just try to eat like organic farm to table. And let's see, my hair and my nails and all my glam stuff, I would say I do it once every week or once every week and a half. Like hair, facials, lashes, the whole shebang, my tan, my nails. I'm really OCD about that kind of stuff. And yeah, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
I'm trying to tell you. You look like you was extremely prepared. But I'm like, dang, It's a job to look good. Working out multiple times a week for me is a challenge. Now you throw in content, you throw in other, yeah.
Yeah, it bogs down a bit. Yeah, because you're just trying to catch up on sleep.
For sure.
Yeah.
So with that, as far as certain diet, do you have any restrictions? Do you have cheat meals? How do you implement or insert those type of things to keep the look?
Oh, thank you. I would say I just gravitate more towards like clean, lean meals, and by that, like just no fried foods.
No fried?
No fried foods.
What?
Yeah. No fried foods, olive oil, avocado oil, when I cook my protein or I just bake it.
Mm-hmm.
Rice and steamed vegetables. Yeah, some seasoning. Seasoning is always good. Onions, garlic, herbs, parsley, rosemary, all the natural things, garlic.
This is an interesting question. At what point did you realize looks could change, or is like your way of how you take care of yourself, that's the real moneymaker?
I don't know. I mean, I guess now more than ever, really into it because I have such a support.
I ain't even knew that. Like your looks can make you some money. Like I never known that. I never was on Instagram and social media. I got on social media in 2024, and I learned they was making money like in 2023 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I never known you can make money on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like wonder how, try and just trying. And I never known like the fly people, the attractive people is online. I never know you can get paid doing that. So once I found that out, I was like, okay, cool. Let's see how you can get paid from that. But that's crazy. She is so beautiful.
You know, they're.
Have you always been this way?
I would say I would pamper quite often. Yeah, especially.
Is there a time of like when you start to take like, and I know I don't want to sound weird, but did you ever? Was it a aha moment where you start to say like, yo, this is my routine. Okay, cool. Like this is when I go on my treatments. Hey, I have to take my image, my look extremely serious. Was there ever a time? Or take us through the first remembrance of when you started to take the way you look extremely serious.
That's a great question, because it does drag me back to my significant other or my ex, and from there I just, wanted to be beautiful and all this stuff like that. And then I really did kind of take that, like, what's the word?
Responsibility?
Routine. Like it just became like a habit.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm single and I'm not even realizing it. It's just.
It's still something that you do.
In me. Yeah.
It's a habit.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
Stunting is a habit.
Yeah, it's a habit. 7 days a week. You feel what I'm saying? This is interesting because when we were talking to your team, shout out to the team, by the way. Some would say, or ask this question, are you flipping this sex tape moment similar to what Kim did?
I'm reading so many of those comments, and I'm just like, for them to even hold me to that, like that status is so flattering. And I didn't even view it like that. And then there was even some comments where it was like, oh, it's giving that she leaked her own tape, and it's just like, no, what you're seeing as a woman just okay, have at it.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, we're here now. You've all seen it. And this is just where I stand today. Like, it is what it is. You can't, like, run away or hide from it. You just gotta own it. And I'm not hiding my sexuality, my sensuality, my seductiveness, nothing. I mean, that's me as a woman. That's my femininity that I'm absolutely in love with. And I love being a woman, and a woman who loves sex and like is sexual and is sensual. Devouring, like, like that dance is like where we're the most like animalistic and like the most free in ourselves, like why should I be ashamed of that? And unfortunately it became public. But yeah, you just gotta own it.
Just for the record, did you leak?
No, absolutely not. I saw it for the first time when everyone else saw it for the first time.
All 39 minutes?
Huh? All 39 minutes. I was like underneath the covers, like, oh,
What?
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
What's
That's some real shit.
And trust me, if I were to leak my own tape, they would be climbing the walls, okay?
The Great Wall of China, like, damn. Because
Turning inside out.
I'm telling you, those type of thoughts goes through a lot of people's brains.
Yes.
But I want to ask, with you leaning into becoming such a prominent figure as a sex symbol, right? What's your goal?
Just that.
What?
Yeah, I missed that too.
A sex symbol.
A sex symbol.
Yes. I didn't strive for that.
She
It
damn sure
strived for
is.
me. It found me. And I'm tapping into my energy, like how I feel, and I'm just like, that's it. That's just who I am. And if the way you have to label it, then sure, I'm a sex symbol.
Yeah. Now, would you say, and this is not a trick question, I want to kind of shift gears real quick.
And that's so important to know and hear from her. And I'm gonna tell you what, from my experience and from my experience and from me speaking for me, and I'm gonna speak from guys like me. She is the type of girl that you want to have sex with. Those are the type of girls that you want to be fucking. Like, you see how fine and how bad to the bone fine she is and how beautiful she is? Like, she is the type of woman
Sure.
you want to have sex with. Like, look at her. She is drop dead gorgeous. And those are the girls we was fucking on in high school and as teenagers. As teenagers, those are the type of girls we wanted. Them perfect, bad to the bone, them sex symbol, them fine girls. Like, beautiful. From her hands to her nails to her voice. She know to be natural. She know to be natural. Go to the gym. Fuck buying about it. She know that shit. No. She know to dress nice, to have a body. She know what to do. She know how to be perfect. Like, she know how to be feminine. Like, boy, her body can't even stand up straight. Her body is so curvy. Like, I be seeing some of her shit. I see on Instagram. Her pictures is so crazy. Her oh my God. She the type of person you ain't even gotta fuck. You can just talk to and just get off. You can just talk to her and hear her voice and just imagine, Lord have mercy, and get off like that. So, and she is drop dead gorgeous, bro. So, when she say she is a sex symbol, she is a 10. She is definitely a sex symbol. And she said she loves sex and she gonna capitalize on it. She gonna make money out of being beautiful. And that's amazing.
It's getting too hot.
She is beautiful.
It's too tense for me. Would you say you confide in more women or more men?
Women.
Women.
Yeah.
All right.
Women. Look how soft her voice is. Women. Like, you gotta pay attention to the small details in a woman, bro. Boy, she beautiful. Golly, she is beautiful. Man.
Because I confide in a lot of men. I prefer to speak with women, but in my social circle, it's dudes, it's bros. You feel me? A conversation, popped up in our man cave, or as I call it, my frat house the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And the question that I would pose to you is, can you teach a woman how to be seductive? Or is that something that she has to experience?
Hey, you know what? I was thinking that what before he asked that question. Like I was thinking that she is the type of person that can teach a woman how to be sexy, how to be feminine, how to be seductive, how to be a sex symbol. Because her, and I think like Brittany Renner, them motherfuckers is drop dead gorgeous, boy. You know what I'm saying? And Bernice Burgess, them motherfuckers is fine. Lord Jesus, they fine. They fine, boy. They're the type of girls that you want to be fucking the shit out of. They're the type of girls you want to bag on the first night and fuck and keep fucking anytime you want to, and you get points off of her loving you, and she the type of girl like you and calling your phone and you about to go see. Or I just came from Bernice's house, nigga. I'm finna go to her house. Nigga, I guess who I just got the FaceTime with? Her. Them the type of girls we was a teenager and we was after, like those types.
In her own journey to become a woman.
I know she can teach.
I would say I would definitely have a conversation with a woman, just kind of see where she's at in her life.
No.
Like, could I teach that?
No, not you. The women that you come in contact with, like your girlfriends or certain things, and you like either, dang, she's sexy, or baby, you real hard. You feel what I'm saying? Do you think a woman can be taught how to be seductive, or is this something that they had to grow up seeing?
Claire Valdez is fighting for New York.
I thought he was asking, can she teach it? But I think she can teach it. Yeah, I believe she can.
What class of
Yeah, because if a girl like can't dance, can't twerk, can't be sexy for her guy, and she got a body and she natural, she need to talk to her to teach her, and vice versa. The good girl need to teach her how to be loyal and how to be with one nigga and how to be faithful and shit, and how to be a woman, how to cook, how to clean, how to motherfucking clean up. Oh, she probably can clean up, but some of the time that's the bad thing about that come with them fine ass girls. Them motherfuckers don't clean up. But sometimes you'll meet a girl that's beautiful, sexy like that.
I think that it's something that's just,
but it's rare.
Something that just develops in you. It's not something that you read a book and then it's not like a suit you can just put on and
for sure
you're that. No, I think seduction is definitely something that you learn through time, connection, deep connection, very deep connection with someone, and being really vulnerable and open, and like opening your heart and your sensuality, and but also being in a safe environment to explore that, because we all have it, but some just contain it more due to society or pressures, or and or they're finally in a relationship or in an environment that just they feel free and can really like open them up to it. And then when you're kind of just tapped into that and you're keen on that, then you just, I don't know, you're just more free and liberated.
So from
okay, so that makes sense. And one thing I want to piggyback off that, when I was a teenager, one thing I learned to do automatically was create a safe, a beautiful, calm, and relaxed environment for a woman. Period. That's just an automatic thing I would do, and I think that's an automatic thing a gentleman should do and do. Like, just go, like, okay, for an example, when I was a teenager, when I was in high school, I used to have my motherfucking Chevy. I used to have my Chevy Caprice so fucking clean to the point where you got to take your fucking shoes off. Cause I had like certain type of, I had brand new fresh carpet in my Chevy, and then I had floor mats. So, man, I used to have my shit so clean to the point where you have to take your shoes off. And in the summertime, girls will take their shoes off. Even in the wintertime, they'll take their shoes off. And I noticed that. And I remember sometimes like I was waiting on some girls to take them home one day, and it was the wintertime. It was cold when I had my Chevy and shit. And you know, it's an old school now. My shit had heat and AC. I made sure I got me a brand new compressor, fresh AC, right? And what I used to do was have my car clean and on the outside and the inside, and have it vacuumed, no dirt, clean, smelling good. And I used to have that motherfucker heated, like real hot when it was cold outside, or real warm, or real cool if it was hot outside. And another thing I do is, like, when I get with a girl, I try to go and take her, like, if it's nice outside and the wind blowing, it's nice, it's calm, there's no flies, there's no mosquitoes, like shit like that. You can take her in a nice environment where they got nice chairs. You might drink you some coffee, or get you a drink, or get you a drink, you know, maybe a shot or something, a drink, or get you some ice cream, or get you maybe some light food or whatever in that same area. But make sure it's a nice place. Like, one thing about New York, they have like nice places where you can do your homework, do your work, check an email, write an email, do your business work. Like, you just sit down, order coffee, order something to drink, order like a roll or something to eat, and you can meet people there. And once you meet, I learned at an early age, once you get a girl and get her in the right environment, she'll take off her jacket, she'll take off her shoes, she'll take that fucking clamp out of her hair and just let her hair down, and she'll just relax. Like, next thing you know, that motherfucker be taking off clothes, bro. And even if you bring her to your crib, like, have your crib spotless, clean, relaxed, clean shower, rags clean, brand new soap, house coat, house shoes, whatever she needs. So when she get out of the shower, she good. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, if you set the environment, if you set the place nice and neat, a girl will just give you herself to her. But what happens is niggas be taking advantage of that. And you don't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, you know, do right by people.
The experience from, you know, the bro code by way of Cam and his peer group. I don't think you can teach a woman how to be seductive. It's either you have it or you don't. And over 3 encounters, you'll know if she's able to be submissive, seductive, aggressive. Mm-hmm. There's a such thing as alpha woman. There's a such thing as a soft woman too. There's a soft girl era that has been going around, but at the same time, it's either you have it or you don't. Just the same way as a man. A man may be a provider. Some men may be softer than others. And soft is not weak. Soft is just, you know, what they are. We all are a creature of habit. So whatever we grew up, you know, kind of observing and seeing, that's what we're going to, you know, more or less be anywhere.
Yeah.
You mentioned softness, femininity, the way you talk, the way you move, the way you present yourself online. Is this a way to attract men with money?
Oh my gosh, I think that's a little silly, because I don't do it to attract. I do it for myself. Yeah. And if that attracts what it attracts, then it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one can only imagine, has business been green or has business been red?
No. Yeah. Business has been good. Yeah.
The DMs?
Yeah. As long as the man has a pulse and a heartbeat, I'm good.
Damn.
Okay, here we go. What do DMs look like? Aggressive?
I would say.
Have you, in the last month,
Yeah.
Have you been surprised?
At the volume of it?
Oh.
Yes, the volume is it's pretty massive right now. Yeah.
Massive is a great. Golly. Now, do you ever respond?
At this point, I am just observing.
Mhm.
But if I see a cutie, maybe. So, you know, you miss all.
What does one have to require? Because when this clip goes out, it's going to literally flood it even more.
No, I love
What
it.
does Daphne see that attracts her? Let's start with online.
Okay.
See, that nigga, they smart. He trying to get a nigga the answer, nigga. Give us the
Online,
answer
I
to the
would
test.
say they just have to, I don't know, it's like just certain words, and then you click around and like, you know, you can kind of sense it. You know, I don't know if I'm giving much.
Since, like, what? How?
Okay, I would say I look for sincerity. I look for sincerity in the message, like how tailored it was for me, and how if they took the actual time to really write something sincere or cool or funny, or, you know, just not just like a mass text like hey, or like an emoji or something. Oh, by the way, men, don't talk in emojis. Yeah, like articulate your words. Words are beautiful and seductive and very sexy, and like use them. Articulate. You gotta get to this before you get to this.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's called the gift of the gab for a reason. So,
Okay.
sincerity.
No emojis.
No emojis, and
Just by.
you can just kind of tell on a profile of where someone's at in their life, you know, and what they're into, and yeah, it varies.
Let's go from virtual to in real life.
Yes.
How would a man were to get your attention in real life?
Good conversation, making me feel comfortable, actually listening to what I'm saying and respecting me, you know, just being kind and gentle and just being a gentleman. Yeah.
Has there ever been something that was above average that a man went to get your attention?
Yes.
I already know that.
No names.
Yeah. I'll keep that to my heart.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's talk about this.
I don't want to make any of my future students jealous.
Our good friend Paul Pierce
Oh.
has a podcast,
Mhm.
and he was referring to guys nowadays shooting the price way too high to get attention from a woman. He also goes to say, and I'm paraphrasing, but what I kind of discerned from, you know, what he was saying is, a lot of times these individuals that were not used to getting women are now shooting a price extremely high to women that they either are playing you or, you know, you just don't need to necessarily do that.
Right.
Now, for that, should there ever be an expense cap for getting a woman's attention?
Right. No, I mean, everybody has their own.
So it's never a, oh, you're doing too much.
No, you're doing too little.
Early on?
No.
Is it, I'm sorry to cut you off,
It's
but
okay.
is there ever a time where a person does certain things and it's like, oh, he's doing too much? Or you're expecting this person to bring the Manish on the beat, shebang.
Right. I would say I totally understand that there's a new dynamic now, new modern dynamic of just saying like a price, you know, but I would say that it just, that has a lifespan, a shorter lifespan. So I know it exists,
Yeah.
but or maybe they're just after for instant gratification.
Do you think that we're in a wave of love being transactional?
Oh yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a bit disheartening for sure.
How did we get here? From
I
your synopsis.
know, right? How did we get here? When did it start? What happened?
What was the best era of love, in your opinion?
I know.
Well,
I
I was
know.
a
I
bit
know
younger
how
then,
we
but just
got here for being transactional, because okay, I'm. Let's say my era, right? I graduated in 2011. So in my era, we was in junior high and high school. Our moms and the people in our family, or our mom's era, they got played and fucked over. And then a little bit in high school, the girls got played and cheated on a little bit. Once them girls got like, once my era girls like got played and cheated on like 1 or 2 times, and they learned the game and they learned and saw majority of these niggas the same, and majority of niggas doing the same thing, and majority of niggas gonna cheat, and majority of niggas gonna have multiple girls. They said we gonna do the same thing y'all doing, so we gonna start having multiple niggas, and they gonna be so smart. Some girls is so smart. The smart ones know how to make you think your ass getting something and your ass ain't getting shit. That what you call tricking, because it's tricking your ass, making you think you getting something, but your ass ain't getting nothing. So if you giving your money and she ain't giving you shit, but you want her so bad to the point that you around her and you look. I ain't gonna lie, some girls is that valuable to the point where you just want to look at them and be around them. So that's what really happened. And the girls said, fuck it, we gonna profit off these niggas. So since y'all giving us babies and y'all ain't gonna take care of them and y'all giving us heartbreaks, we gonna not give y'all nothing and fuck over y'all and take all y'all money. And then girls start setting niggas up, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And just having multiple niggas and having them niggas pay. And then start selling the pussy. Say, fuck it, I ain't gonna give these niggas my heart, and I ain't gonna give these niggas my time. I mean, I ain't gonna give these niggas my heart. And I ain't gonna open up to these niggas. I give her some pussy. Because girls don't value their pussy. They feel like if they fucking you for free, they might well fuck you for some money. But I feel like a girl you shouldn't even be putting a price on the shit. If you put a price on it, that make you a prostitute. But if you should be it should be something special for love. And since motherfuckers once a person done dealt with a couple bad people, even if it's in business, they gonna really give up. They gonna be like, man, I'm finna be cold hearted. So that's how we got here. They're asking how we got here for being so transactional. Is because motherfuckers got their heart broke. It's just like the beef. How we got here where the point where everybody killing. Them old heads was killing, and then my generation wanted to be like them, and them old heads led my generation down the wrong path, and the niggas wanted to be like them, and now the old heads, we end up knowing them niggas some snitches and bitches, and them niggas goddamn done switched the game up, and them niggas realizing they was lied to, and them niggas realized that shit was some bullshit, and now my generation really out there killing, and now they really got time and they really got by. So that's how we got here. So I used to watch this shit because really and truly, I remember when we was like early in high school, and I remember certain niggas was just fucking over girls. I'm like, bro, that's a good girl. You over here fucking over that girl? Niggas don't care because they can do it. Just because you can do something, that don't mean you got to. And then I used to see like good girls watching niggas play them, like really. Like, look, they watching your old lady watch you, and you don't even see your old lady watching you. I used to see that. This is and then later on, them same girls turn out to be. I'm talking about they turn out to be hell. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with different guys and playing like words. So, and then like a girl in her mind, if you do something to her, she gonna do the same thing to you. Niggas don't think like that. Only certain people think that. I don't think like that. If you fuck over me, I don't want to fuck over you. If you betray me, I don't have the urge to want to betray you. I just ain't gonna fuck with you. If you steal from me, I ain't gonna wanna keep you as a friend and then steal from you. That ain't my thing. So, but a woman, if you cheat on a woman gonna want to cheat on you back. A woman gonna want to get you back, and you gotta watch out for people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you a man and you cheat on your woman, you should break up and never be with her again because she gonna do some shit to get your ass back. Either you find out about it or not. And the most scary part about it, just imagine if you don't even find out about it. She be fucking your homeboy the whole time. That was the type of nigga I was. I was a nigga that be fucking your bitch the whole time and you don't even know it. Still to this day, niggas still don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But even when you round each other, I was the type of nigga. See niggas to be bragging and be wanting points off of, yeah, nigga, that's why I fuck your girl. That's why I fuck your girl, nigga. Nigga, and that's why they'll throw it in your face to try to hurt you. They'll throw it in your face to try to embarrass you, make you look stupid. I'm the type of nigga, I don't even want your motherfucking ass to know. And then by the time you know, like one thing I realized back in the day, it's one thing for a nigga to fuck your girl. It's a whole nother thing for a nigga to be fucking your bitch. Nigga, I'm fucking your bitch. Fuck it. Niggas call my phone. Hey, bro, you fuck my girl? Nope. I'm telling the truth. I ain't fuck your bitch. Your bitch just rolled my shit. She just fuck. Nope. Matter of fact, I ain't fuck your hoe. Your hoe sucking dick right now. But guess what I'm gonna say? No. You asked a stupid ass question. I'm gonna give you a stupid ass answer. No, I ain't did that shit. No. I wish the fuck I would call another nigga and ask another nigga, is he fucking my girl? If I even thank your ass fucking my bitch, you fucking my bitch. If I think my bitch fucking off on me, her ass doing it, I don't give a damn if she is or she ain't. See, I'm smart. I'm smart enough to not even wife nothing up. Number two, I'm smart enough to not even trust a bitch, even though that bitch trustworthy. That bitch, she a good girl from a good home. I'm still gonna treat her like she ain't shit, motherfucker, just in case. And just because you a goddamn woman, I don't. It ain't that I don't trust you. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust women, motherfucker. So what you gonna do? This is how I am. This is how I am. This is how I'm gonna be. Make up your goddamn decision right now. You fucking with it or you ain't, motherfucker. You going or you ain't. You staying here or you going? Which one you going? Which one? Make that motherfucker decide quick. I'm a decisive nigga. Which one you gonna do? You going or you staying? You is or you ain't? That bitch gonna get her pretty ass and come on here. Come on here. That's right. Get that fine ass in that car. Hell yeah. And I'ma fuck her little pretty ass all night long. Fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit.
I would say maybe 90s or like
90s R&B.
90s or
Yeah.
maybe 80s, probably 80s, 90s. Yeah.
So during that time,
This is modern love now, right? Yeah.
it's like as you see certain things happen now, I would imagine as a man were to see you, it can be a bit intimidating. Very attractive.
Thank you.
They know who you are. They know who you have been around. And what signs would you expect a man to go to get your attention?
I definitely appreciate grandiosity for sure. I do appreciate that because for me it's like they really wanted to put the effort and the energy, and so it's really the intention, energy, and effort behind that was really sweet. But then I also can really appreciate just something as like simple as like a poem or something really thoughtful, like a little I don't know if this is little, but like a candlelit dinner at the beach or something just for two, like.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be intimidated. I think they should just.
Do women like that though?
Which part?
A man
Romantic?
that is romantic.
Oh yeah, well, I do. I love romance. I love romance. I love love. I love the whole dance of it. I love the lead up. I love the connection building, and getting to know one another and like, oh my God, is he gonna text me? Like, like waiting for the call, or they're just like, oh my God, he's texting me, and like not wanting to like text back like too fast, keep it cool. Yeah, I love having like a crush.
But is that real though?
Oh my God, yes. I mean,
when was the last time you felt that way?
I felt like that before. Yeah, and I love it. It's my favorite feeling. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
Because you're speaking from a woman's perspective, I'm speaking from a man.
Yeah.
Is romance something that should be displayed right off the bat?
Oh yes, Romeo. Let's go. Yes.
But no.
Oh my gosh.
He talking about explain, but he right though. I mean, she right, but me, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't about to be romantic. Shit. But I'm older now, and you should be romantic, and that's why I don't fuck around, because the only way I be romantic is for a girl like that. Like, for your type, your dream girl, the girl that you really, really like, and the girl that you really, really into. That's when you can be romantic. And you don't want to be romantic to a girl that don't respect you, or a girl that don't like you, or a girl that's not into you, or a girl that's not attractive to you, and a girl that's not in love with you, and a girl that don't love you and don't cater to you. And like, you gotta do that to certain girls though. I ain't about to do that to anybody unless you just can afford it. Because if you can afford it, this is my thing. If you can afford to be romantic, you can just bam, 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 without your feelings involved, and just use your money and just not give a fuck. And the shit still is extraordinary nice because you can afford it, but you don't give a fuck about this shit because you can afford it. But I realize when you barely have enough money, and if you don't have enough money, and you meet a girl during that time, you'll really try and put your blood, sweat, and tears into it, and you'll put your heart into it, and you will have to think of ways to make it happen, because you ain't got the money. When you got the money, you ain't got to think of ways. You can just pay a motherfucker to make that motherfucker happen. You can just pay. You ain't got to think. When you got money, you ain't got to motherfucker think. You just, hey, get it motherfucking done. You can just be like that with money. But when you ain't got it, or you just got enough, or you barely got enough, or you goddamn got to figure out how the fuck you gonna get it, and where you gonna get it from, and you got to put a lot into it. You know what I'm saying? And when you put a lot into it at that age, the girl, the risk that you taking is that you don't even know if the girl really like you like that. Well, even if you think she like you like that, nigga, tomorrow, man, I remember one time I met this girl, bro, and we were rocking and shit, and I thought, and during the time, you ain't, you don't know what the fuck to think, but looking back, you start to think because you out of it. But I did something so special for nice dinner, water, the boat and all that shit. Nice. It wasn't even a boat. It was a boat, but it was like a restaurant. That shit was like floating. That shit was like 3-4 course meal. Different courses, like 3, 4, 5. That shit was like 3, 4. It was like 4 different serving dessert. That shit was lit up. We had everything. Shit was perfect. I'm talking about perfect to the T. And me, I'm to the point now, I'm in New York. When I do nice things, I like to do stuff that I like to do. I like to do stuff that I ain't never did before, and do things that I would want to do. So basically, I'm taking myself on a date. I'm just generous enough to bring you along and pay for yours. But really and truly, when I go out now in today's world, I'm taking myself out, because I ain't never been to this restaurant. I ain't never really had a choice to choose whatever I want to eat, and I pay for it, get whatever I want, how many I want, the size I want or nothing. So I'm really taking myself out. And a lot of girls, when you take them out, they don't even appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they don't even appreciate it. So, you gotta really be careful though, bro. But when you got the money, when you romantic, you ain't gotta put as much effort. You can just pay somebody, boom, boom, set up a balloon, set up this place, pay for this, pay for that, and then boom. Just imagine the candlelit dinner. You got to bring this, bring that, set it up, then have, man, it's a lot. But me, I never was romantic, and that shit cost me girls too. I ain't gonna lie, because of me, I'm a cool fly nigga and think I don't gotta be romantic. Yeah, I can get a girl, but if you ain't as cool and ain't as fly, but you more romantic than me, I learned over time and over experience. The girl that I got will leave me for you. I realized that and I experienced that. But so you gotta be all things, you know what I'm saying? And if you aren't all things, you can work on the things that you aren't. Like me, I ain't romantic, so I can start being romantic and add romanticism to my portfolio. But I told myself, you really, I do it when I get the money, and I do it to certain girls. So me, I don't even fuck with girls until I find the right one that I want to be romantic with. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't have no excuse. Because a lot of times my excuse is, bitch, you ain't even worth that, motherfucker. But I be fucking the girl, and that would be confusing the bitches. Like, you fucking me, you ain't even romantic, and bitch, so what? I be wanting to like, bitch, you done gave that pussy to somebody else. That shit ain't special. If it was special, you would have only gave it to me. Like, and then, am I the only one you fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Let that nigga be romantic to you. That usually be my saying. Ain't you? I ain't the only one you fuck, but then again, at that time, she probably is the only one. Because you could tell when the girl ain't fucking with you, because she going to be on you, on you, on you. And then what girls got to realize, bitch, I bag you on sight, and I fuck you first night. So you got to understand, I work ass backwards. I fuck first and ask questions later. We can get something to eat. You hungry? Let's go. We can get something to eat. We can go somewhere. We can set something up. I'll take you somewhere. You want to go somewhere? But and then one thing about me, a girl gotta know how to behave. Like if you don't listen and you don't listen to what I say, I'm not taking your ass in public where I gotta defend you and I gotta protect you. Because if you don't listen, I can tell you what to do to avoid harm and danger, and you don't listen, you're gonna get my ass killed and your ass killed and your ass harmed and my ass harmed. Either or. So a lot of times girls don't even understand that. Like your behavior fucking you up for me taking you in public, bitch. And I gotta know you ain't a hoe for me to go in public with your ass. The fuck wrong with you? You think I'm just a nigga just be taking bitches out in public? No. I'm not finna take no hoe in public that done been hoeing in private with a nigga, and you think you gonna take me in public? Man, you crazy. That ain't how I rock. I got a farmer. I got a motherfucking program, bitch. I run a strict program around this motherfucker. You gotta let them girls know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, they'll think every nigga the same, and they'll try to treat you like they treat their last nigga.
Yeah, Romeo, or Art Thou Romeo. Of course.
Because I don't.
I wake up and I'm like, you know?
This is my debate.
Yeah.
I don't think women really want romance more so than and I may be moving the goalposts, more so than a powerful individual that can command a room. And that doesn't always mean he's romantic.
Right.
I don't think a woman will want a doormat.
Right.
So it's like everybody wants a strong man, but not all strong men possess romantic tactics.
Right.
It's not in that thought process. That's not to say that they can't be that. That's not to say that there are men that does not possess these type of things. What I am saying is a man can get taken advantage of.
Oh, I see.
Because he is emotionally in tune to certain things too fast. Hey, I want to do certain things with you in regards that will require you to just show up.
Yeah.
Hey, let me do this, let me do that. Hey, let's go here, let's go there. If a woman gets those type of perks too early,
right,
I would think that's a little alarming.
Yeah.
From the man's perspective, because I'm speaking as if my daughter were to say, well, hold on, what did he do? the first date he gave you what?
Yeah.
Okay. But how does he treat you though?
Right.
Because now, when you say in this era that we live, there's a such thing as love being transactional. It's what you can get from a person, which unlocks another thing from another person. But when you really get into the core essence of a healthy relationship, there's give, there's take, there's understanding, there's a process or there's a journey that doesn't or should not require any gifts. It's just, hey, sit both of y'all asses down somewhere and y'all talk and understand each other.
Right.
Right? So that's what I mean in regards to being romantic too early and being taken serious if a man shows those specific tactics.
Right. Totally valid.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I guess my only thought or comment on that is just that you have to like.
Claire Valdez, Democrat for Congress, endorsed by Mayor Mamdani
Our next Congresswoman.
and Senator Bernie Sanders.
Please support Claire Valdez.
Why? Because Claire was there in the fight to tax the rich, protect tenants, and get higher wages, and make life more affordable for working people.
Yeah, this girl here beautiful, man. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Don't Joy, Daphne Joy. That motherfucker fine. God, at least she beautiful.
That give you joy. Like if it gives you joy to give someone a gift or a rose or flowers or take them out or enjoy their company, and if it's bringing you happiness and it's making you like, giving you joy, then just do it. Yeah. Don't do it with the intention of
getting something.
I don't know,
Receiving something.
Yeah, you know, just do it because you want to, and whether this person reciprocates it or not, you still found joy in doing that nice thing for someone, and that feels good to you. Mm-hmm. Whether they take it or leave it, like, shouldn't be the end all be all for you, you know?
All right, I'm throwing up for my dog.
I mean, but yeah, to each of their own. Handle with care.
Say less.
Yeah.
Would you go on a date with DJ Academics?
Oh, yes.
Is that
what she was talking about?
Possibly yes, maybe yes, or a hell yes.
It's I'm ready at 8 p.m. right now.
Oh shit!
Wow, my bad. Okay, what would be what would you want the expectations of that night or that date to look like? Hey, hold on. Just pause.
Sure.
Just pause real quick. Academics. My nigga. I got you like I does. Try to get you again. Go to your notes app, unlock it, and get ready to type it. Or go get your nearest sheet of paper.
I'm dead.
So grab a pencil. Bump that pencil. Grab a Sharpie, okay? And take notes. You ready? Okay, good. Now.
So, if me and DJ Academics went on a date, or if he finally asked me out on a date, I would just like, I actually share that with him too. I'm just like, no, like, show me what you got. Like, again, it's the effort and energy that's so like attractive to me. Like, oh my God.
Effort and energy, that is so true. Show you what you got. I ain't never showed a bitch what I got. And that ain't even funny because girls have told me that you ain't even took me on a date yet. Bitch, you ain't even deserve to go on a date. But I'm doing all kind of shit with the girl, but I ain't took the bitch out. So that is true. Even knowing, even me that had girls and had all this fulfilled my fantasies and did all this shit with women. I ain't the type of nigga to take no girl on no date. Hey, do you want to go on a date? I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock. I ain't never ever in my life took no girl on no date. Ask a girl, can I go on a date? I get straight to the fucking part. And that ain't even always cool because I ain't gonna lie, that ain't always cool. Girls want to go on a date even if they hoes, like they want to go on a date, but a date is some real shit. A date is some, but I mean, like me, okay, if I'm gonna take a motherfucker on a date, your ass gotta be a certain type of girl. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be fine as a motherfucker to take your ass out in public for number one. And not even that, you gotta really be my type. And like we gotta now her, I can go on a date with her because I can talk to her forever. Like I don't mind taking her. I would want to take her and don't want to leave her. Girls like that. See, that's the type of motherfucker you want to go on a date with because you want to go on and take her somewhere. Find out her schedule. Find out what she do. Find out if that motherfucker got to work in the morning. See me, that I like to just now that you grown and you growner to have your own place. The best thing about being a grown ass adult, you got your own shit. So when we go on a date, I want to spend as much time with you as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? And it feel like magic when you meet a girl and she want to spend as much time with you as she possibly can. And y'all both want each other and y'all both in love and y'all both, nigga, I don't give a fuck what the fuck we do. I like to do that. Do that in life and feel like that in life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really find a girl that you really like to take on a date.
You know? So that would get me.
But is it realistic though? I ain't gonna.
As far as what?
Cause I ain't like, but academics don't look like.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
it's not about the looks. It's about how someone makes you feel.
okay.
And I think like in a really crazy time, he interviewed me at one of my most probably emotionally vulnerable times. Yeah. And he made me laugh. Like he made me like laugh. And real laugh, like belly laugh.
And that's how they get to you.
Yes.
So academics, just tickle her, bro. You got her. Like,
yeah, I'm not ticklish. I like mental stimulation. Yeah.
Don't tickle her, bro. That's what turn on. But no, and I don't want to sound like.
Yo, that's crazy because you would be amazed. See, this is real game. The finest girls in the world don't even care about looks, nigga. They care about how the fuck you make them feel. And one thing about me, I lose a girl because I make her ass feel not how I'm supposed to. And that ain't good. And if you can make her ass laugh, bruh, oh my God. You got her, bruh. I know a lot of guys, they ain't up to par, but they can make a bitch laugh and they have the finest girls, boy. So, you never know what it takes to get a girl. Make her laugh.
I don't know if I'm talking too much, but what we've seen. Academics just, if you had a type,
right?
He just didn't.
So.
Do you have a type? Let's just ask that.
I don't have a type.
Okay, Ray Shermer.
Yeah, I don't have a type.
Okay.
Yeah. I just gravitate to whoever makes me feel really good inside.
Yeah.
Makes me feel safe, happy, keeps me laughing, and yeah, it just like makes me feel protected and.
Say less.
Yeah.
Could you date a man that made less money than you?
I would be their friend and motivate them. Yeah.
Motivate them.
To be their best, the best that they could be. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's Monday. 5 a.m. Let's get it. until we got to the good spot. Like, okay.
What's the good spot?
Let's go. There's no ballpark number. Just the best that they can be at their goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going back to a conversation that we did have in the frat house. Frat house is what I refer to as my man cave, you know, with my type of peoples.
Yeah.
And I'll ask you a question that was posed. Is love enough?
I think love is enough, yes.
Love in a relationship where he doesn't have much, but he loves the hell out of you.
Right. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Love is just your driving force. It's your motivation. It's like what will get you through to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if somebody loves and supports you so much, like you're gonna flourish and be the best that you can be.
Yeah. So you have a dynamic where a man does not make as much as you.
Right.
But he loves the hell out of you.
Right.
Will that be a man that you will love the hell out of him too?
I guess.
You guess?
Yeah.
No.
I'm thinking, because that's a good question. Okay, they're contradictory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Journalism.
I'm trying. It's just a conversation to have.
Sure.
Well, you answer and then I
Okay. At this point in my life, I can only speak from this point in my life.
Correct.
It would just take so much for me to get in that place again. But I definitely was in that place, and I was a positive motivating force in a different way, not financial.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to just be very uplifting and motivating and giving this person fresh new perspectives and things like that. But yeah, so but if I maybe just not in this point in my life.
Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
But I will be there for you as a really good friend.
I'll have you when you get your cake up, bro. But right now, I just gotta let it go. Like, but a lot of women are like that. A lot of women say, "Yo, love may be enough, but not at. Love don't pay no bills.
Mm-hmm.
Love can't give me what I, in essence, want." So there's a compromise. And anybody who sees this, like everybody's a hypocrite in regards to a relationship. What you're willing to accept in a relationship, another may not, but what another is willing to accept in a relationship, you may not. So I think we're in this world which whether it's a show, whether it's a podcast, whether it's, no matter what it is, everybody has opinions. And with that, it's just like, my boy, bless your heart, she would never look at you.
Aww.
Let's just be honest. Sweetheart.
She would look at you.
No,
nice,
she will look through you.
We will talk and stay in touch.
No, but you will, okay, you'll be on the field, brother.
I'm not like that.
But brother, you will never score. And let's flip it. Sweetheart, bless your heart. I love that you care.
Aw, that makes me sad though.
No. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
Miss Daphne,
Yeah.
we gotta stop with you. Because I'm a realist.
Yeah.
I look at certain people's comments and I'm saying to myself, baby, I would never give you the time of day. Point blank period. Even if I was looking, which I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like, you making that comment with 300 followers.
Yeah.
And you're following 1,500 people. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I can't stand Cam. Baby, the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
So we live in that type of dynamic where a lot of people are able to be honest about me. Why not we be honest about them?
Yeah.
And the reality of love is not enough. Like, you're becoming a liability, bro, if you're not making as much or have ambition to make more money than your partner. Because that's how I identify a man. Is protection, is provision, and protection is two things: physical protection and emotional protection. That's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
So when you just say, hey, if you just put protection on the board in a relationship without the provision, I don't think that woman would truly respect that man.
Right.
That's just me. Not weaponizing money, but just the harsh reality that us humans just go about it. And
how did those comments make you feel?
wow, Miss Joy.
But one thing I want to say is this. Everybody's so, and I agree that okay, the man should make more money than the woman. But okay, the man should make more money than the woman, and the woman ain't gonna respect you if you don't make more money than her, and if you don't provide for her, you don't pay for everything, right? So you telling me that? So that means money is everything. Basically, what y'all saying. Because what if you the same? What if you the same person without money, and then you get money, and then you be without money, and then you be with money again? Just say for that. Just say for example, right? Or say if you have money, you be without money, and then you have money again, right? So say if you get to witness how you say if you get to witness like how girls, okay, no, say if you don't got the money and then you get the money, no, or get a little bit of money, and then you stop getting as much money because you got to go down to come up because you in the consolidation stage, or you trying to like rebuild, or you try to start over, or you try to like really do what you want to do. So you got to go lower than you once was to come up, right? So say if you do that, and so say if you do that, you will witness like, okay, I see I didn't have money at first, but you still the guy. I see how the girls on me. And then I get a little bit of, I don't got the money, and then I see how they treat motherfuckers with the money. And then I get a little bit of money, and I see how people treat me, and I see how I would treat them. And then I lose the money, I lose where I was, and I see how people don't fuck with me. And I see how I see how much more I'm willing to do and care for a girl when I don't got the money. Cause like I said, it's like setting up a date or setting up a romantic date. Say if you a genuine person and you a good person with morals and principles, integrity, honor, respect, all those good things, right? Good qualities, right? As a gentleman, but you just so happen don't have the money because you take care of yourself and you starting over and you starting a business. You've been trying shit, investments going wrong. You just been doing the right thing with a little bit of money that you do have, and you just ain't got it, and they been like that for a minute, right? Um, and you meet a girl, right? And say you a man and you realize like, okay, when I don't got the money, I care more, I do more, I'm willing to put in more work, I'm willing to do more, I'm willing to put in more effort, I'm willing to put in more time. And then you realize like the girls don't respect your times. They don't respect your things that come from your heart. They don't respect your effort. They only looking at money. You can't buy shit. We don't give a fuck about what you do from out your heart, out your time. We don't care what you willing to do. You might help me think of a plan. You might have helped me did all kind of shit, and I was supposed to pay you, but you didn't pay me. I'm doing all the gentleman like things, but I ain't spending no money. And then you see how they treat you, but you see how you as the man treat the women or the woman, okay, and then boom, fast forward, you get the money. So now you got the money, and you got the memories and the experiences of how the woman or the women used to treat you when you didn't have money. So now, one thing about when you get money in different levels of money, if you make $1,000, you can act like you make $100 a week. If you make $1,000 a week, you can play and or live like you make $100 a week. You can live like you make $200 a week, or let's just say you can live like you make $100 to $200 a week. You can live like you make 3 to 4 or 7 to 8. Let's just put it like that, or higher, right? So what if I remember how the women used to treat me, and I say, boom, now I know from experiences, from having ups and downs in life, that women only love you for your bread. They don't really love you. They don't love me because I mean I used to think girls like the type of character I have. Even though that was at first how I used to get a lot of women for my character. But then once I seen how niggas had fucked up character, had more money than me, and them niggas could pull the same type of girls I was pulling, the same status, same, I was like, yeah, the game fucked up. So okay, now you the nigga with the bread again, and now you see how the girls is on you. You as the man have the ability to treat girls how you want to treat them because you got the bread. So my point of girls fucking with niggas because they got the bread and they respecting the money, the nigga can treat you disrespectful, and you still gonna respect him because of the money. But a nigga can treat you respectful, and a girl would disrespect you because you don't got no money. That's the fucked up part about it. I'm gonna say it again. If you, the man, got the money, the girl will respect the money, but will allow you to disrespect her, and she will accept the disrespect, and she'll be okay with the disrespect as long as you paying her. But if you ain't paying her and you ain't disrespecting her, but you is respecting her, and you know what I'm saying, she will disrespect you and not respect you. That's the fucked up part about it. And the way that you experience that is by having moments of having the bread versus not having the bread. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't always good to fuck with a nigga with money, because look how a nigga with money got your ass treat you. That a nigga with money will tell you this, bitch, I'll pay you $10,000 a month for a couple years to do whatever I say. You be my sex slave. I want you to fuck and suck another random nigga in front of me raw. A bitch won't even question nothing. I want you to let this nigga shit on your face. That I heard bitches be letting niggas shit on them in Dubai. What the fuck is wrong with you? But for money, and then you realize money is fake, and then you realize this shit ain't even real. What's real is you and your principles and your morals, and what your grandma and your mama and your daddy, when your people taught you, your morals and principles, your beliefs, how you feel, that's real. Your feelings, what you can't, your memories and your experiences, that's real. What you can't take away or get out your fucking head. What's in your head is real. Your head will be so fucked up from fucking with all these different types of men, but they don't tell you that. So don't be so quick to choose a nigga with money, because look what a nigga with money got you doing. The nigga with money, think about, I don't see what a fuck around and happen is you chasing the money, you chasing the money, you chasing money. You'll fuck around and meet the nigga that got the amount of money that you want, and what the fuck is you willing to do for it? Anything. Just tell me. That nigga gonna really take your ass through there, take you through there, take you through there. They gonna really take your ass, but that's fucked up. So that's why you can't be chasing money. That's why my grandma taught me to choose money or choose respect over money. Respect will carry me further than money. That's what she taught me.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Extremely entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to garner an emotion from people. And what people need to understand, just like I tell my team ad nauseum, I don't even take myself serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I expect people to troll me. I expect people to, say certain things. I want to create content that evokes emotion. So when people respond in a manner that may not be in favor of me,
right,
you have no idea what I'm like.
Yeah.
Nor do I even want to give you an idea of what I'm like. You're not my kind, I'm not your kind. So let's just respectfully agree to disagree and go about our way.
Yeah. It's hard to be misunderstood.
As we move on from our boy, would you entertain DJ Academics if he was broke?
Yeah, I would.
You're lying.
No, I would. I mean,
lying.
at this point in my life, like, what he offers is just somebody who, like, makes me laugh, talks to me, has sincerity. I mean, listen, we only had that one interview.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to make this like a huge big deal. I guess we really had chemistry. It was so funny because I feel like the chemistry was all people could talk about. And I just want to say, I do read the comments and I'm just like, I just want to say I was just being myself. There's no masterclass or like, way about me or this, that. That was just straight ping pong conversation. That's just who I am.
This is nothing against DJ Academics. But if he was broke, there was no way that you would give him the time of day. That's just me personally, and I'm entitled to my own opinion. You can take it for what it's worth, but I think like
we would text and like be haha.
You will not give that man your number. Stop
it. Friends, and
you'll be like, hey, what's up? You will be on dapping purposes, like, oh.
That's a better place to be. That's the genuine place to be. That's like you actually, we're friends. Like we're friends. There's genuineness in that. I like that.
That's
a friend zone?
Stable position.
A friend zone? You can laugh somebody's panties off. You never know.
Who? Man, look, that's disrespectful in the bro group.
Yeah.
A dude being labeled a friend to an attractive woman, bro, you might as well turn your player card in, bro. Like, come on, better luck next time, champ. Come on out of there. It's okay. She looks like you. She looks at you as a friend.
Aww.
Meanwhile, people that are in the friend zone.
You guys are so hard on each other.
That's cool.
This is how you guys talk to
Society is hard on us.
Jesus.
Get out the friend zone, brother, and get in the end zone, brother.
Aww.
Score. Go for 2.
Yeah, but like, who do you become at the end zone? You become.
That's a
who
fact.
do you become? Someone not even.
Strong line bull. You're the.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Do you still have your heart and your sincerity?
That's what women want.
You know what I mean?
And some aspect of an asshole is what all women want.
Just don't lose yourself in being that guy.
Before we move on, we know money is a non-negotiable for you. Is size?
Hey, first of all, I just thought of a story real quick. So, y'all laughing about that friend zone. I done had different experiences in life. And I done seen different experiences in life. And I done seen different people experience different experiences in life. Right? So, one thing I know is that I done seen attractive women call a guy their friend that is not fly, he just ain't, he might be can't dress, he might be ain't got no bread, he might be got fucked up teeth or whatever. He might be ugly as a motherfucker. He might be stink, he might be got problems, whatever. I done seen niggas be friends with girls and they love, and then the girl end up loving them. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't always a bad thing to be in a friend zone, because if a girl is in a relationship and a girl is married and you her friend, you gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? And just because you got a position in a woman's life, that don't mean you the only one that got that position. Because you know how many girls in my life call me their friend, and I got every benefit in the world. I got all access to that girl. That girl will do whatever I say, whenever I say. I call that motherfucker will answer on the first ring. So being in the friend zone ain't always bad, because I had a lot of girls call me their friend, and I was way more than their friend. And you better be careful with certain guys that girls be calling their friend. You crazy as hell if the nigga ain't fucking your girl and he her friend. I watch a lot of movies too. You gotta think about that. I watch a lot of movies, and the first thing a girl gonna say is that's my friend, and she be fucking that nigga the whole time, or she be cheating on the nigga. And you gotta think about it. When girls go to work, what you think? If their husband show, who is that you talking to at work? Who that you having lunch with? Oh, that's just my friend at work. That's my friend. Keep in mind, they building a relationship. They coming close. And you gotta think about it. Women trust their friend. Women tell their business to their friend. Women goddamn help out a friend. Women will give themselves their time and energy to their friend. You know what I'm saying? So being in the friend zone ain't always bad. And like he said, if you in the friend zone, they laugh at you, take your player card, but nah, that ain't always the case, because like I said, what if she had a boyfriend? I remember this girl in school, she was a white girl, fine ass, thick ass girl. Everybody trying to talk to her. The niggas she used to stay in a certain type of neighborhood where the niggas used to be at, black and white. So the niggas in the neighborhood trying to talk to her, niggas at school trying to talk to her, niggas at the class trying to talk to her. And basically all niggas in the neighborhood and niggas that go over there after school on that side of town from that neighborhood, them niggas be over there, they trying to talk to her too, right? You know what I'm saying? So everybody trying to talk to her. So me, I see her and I just speak to her, say something to her, nothing, don't even try to talk to her, whatever. Want her. But then I get to know, I ask the right questions and find out she got a boyfriend. So me being so slick and me being knowing what I know, you could just be an innocent position in a woman's life, like a friend. So if back in the day when we would talk to a girl, like try to get her number, like try to speak to her, holler to get to know her, she'd be like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend," and then you'd be like, "Oh, may I be your friend? Can we be friends?" She usually will say yeah and still give you the number. Or you give her your number and tell her to hit you up, whatever. And then I always know life gonna happen, a nigga gonna fuck up and he gonna do something to make you mad. And when a girl get mad, she gonna call her friend. Nigga, what the fuck you think gonna happen? Who you think she call and confine in when boyfriend cheat on her? You know niggas gonna cheat. That's why it's important to be a side nigga, because the side nigga get the free bitch for free. While you spending all that goddamn money on her, she staying with you, you dealing with all her goddamn problems. A girl will use a nigga for all these things and then give all herself to her side nigga and don't even get a nigga no pussy, bro. You taking care of the kids, doing all that shit, paying for all this shit, and she taking her money and blowing it away and doing whatever the hell she wanna do with it. So you better choose the type of nigga you wanna be. So you better be, you niggas like that, you laughing, talking about the fucking friend zone, nigga. The friend zone, you getting the most pussy, and the friend get the fuck her and the fucking friends, because you ain't got no title. You ain't the boyfriend, you ain't the husband, you ain't the father of the kids. You the goddamn friend, so you get the fuck her and her friends, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know the game. Y'all niggas just having kids, marrying girls, breaking up with girls, getting in relationships, breaking up and shit. Y'all niggas think. See, niggas that get in relationships, that's all they know. Niggas that have kids, that's what they know. Niggas that goddamn be married, that's what they know. Motherfuckers who do all that shit and don't have none of the responsibilities and be side niggas like me and be just a fucking friend, nigga, you need to talk and interview a nigga like me who just be their friend. Be fucking that bitch for life. One thing about a nigga that just her friend, you get the fuck her for life. One thing about a boyfriend, the shit gon' end. One thing about a husband, the shit gon' end. One thing about a baby father, the shit gon' end. She gon' cut your ass off and get another nigga the pussy, and he gonna get her pregnant. She gonna leave your ass. But one thing about that goddamn friend, boy, that friend ain't no breaking up, because we ain't together, bitch. And we ain't shit. but we whatever we want to be. So don't look down in the friend zone. But it bad. See, nah. This way you fuck up at when you her friend and you want her and you can't get her. Now that's a problem. But if you can get whatever the fuck you want from her, when you want from her, however the fuck you want from her, and she love you, man, you winning.
Man, real question.
Vitamin Waters from New York City. It was born here because New Yorkers wanted more potato.
It's so New York, it tastes amazing. You're right.
I don't think I ever taste whatever. If I do, I taste it.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. But here's one thing they won't do. Pay interest on their new truck. Now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Chivalry. Is it dead? Or did we just stop putting in that effort all along? To me, being a gentleman is always about showing up right. Whether it's confidence, whether it's presence, it's all about taking care of your partner in every which way. That's where Rose Sparks comes in. It helps you show up physically, more control, more confidence, stronger performance when it matters. Because being a gentleman still matters. Sometimes your moment is perfect, but your body just don't get the memo. And believe it or not, that's way more common than what people will admit to. A lot of guys that I've talked to say that the pressure to be ready on demand can result in scheduling sex around a treatment. That's where Rose Sparks comes in. Not a Rose Spark user myself, but here's what they are designed to do. After Rose Sparks dissolves under your tongue, it gets you hard in about 15 minutes on average. That's because it enters your bloodstream faster than traditional pills, which can take up to an hour. Rose Sparks gives guys
To my romantic girl, let me tell you something. Girls can't be expecting to be romantic and get romance from a woman if your ass been dealt with multiple guys and been with a guy before. You know what I'm saying? You can't be expecting that. But a nigga should, you know what I'm saying, show respect to a woman and show her a nice time and shit. But niggas should get their money up. You know what I'm saying? But most niggas ain't got their money up, so niggas should get their money up and don't even take girls up. You know what I'm saying? So it should be girls, you know. It should be a drop where nobody ain't taking nobody out because the niggas need to get their bread up. They take a girl out. And when you can take a girl out, then you take her out. Type shit. I think that's how it should be. Yeah, I think that's really how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's just fucking over everybody.
Gee, everyone's favorite question. I will say, just to chime in on that last conversation,
Yes,
is I do enjoy a little bit of possessiveness in my relationship. I think it's definitely sexy and like cutesy to be like, where are you going? Like this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely like if my partner wants to wear like a Speedo and feels good because he's been in the gym and you know, like I know he's not going anywhere. Like my confidence in our relationship, like no matter what body part he chooses to show, like it wouldn't like rattle my you know what I mean? I would want to support his happiness and like him wanting to show off, you know, whatever, and be like, and I would be like, that's mine, look at mine, you know, I'm like, you know, look at my baby, show him what, you know, I come home to every night, you know, I'll make the shorts even tighter, you know, like flex on him, show him what you got, and then that's all coming to me, you know, so. So that's that. I mean, but everybody's different. Yeah, I would want to be like, yeah, I would want to put my baby on a pedestal. I would want to be like, yep, go out there, put your best outfit on, show them what, you know, what I got.
Yeah.
But I know that it's different for everyone.
And like I said, to
and
each
I
his own.
respect that,
To
yeah.
each his own, because.
But I do like, I do also, of course, like have a conservative side. You know, time and place for everything. Just keep it spicy, keep it fun, light, whatever. You know, whatever floats anyone's boat. So long.
I got a pending question from that, but
yeah, sure.
The latter.
Does size matter?
Does size matter? Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, She. What? Yeah. I'm waiting.
I would say that I genuinely feel that it's all about the motion in the ocean, 100%. And there are so many different ways that you can pleasure your partner if you don't feel so well endowed. And yeah, it's okay. Size is not the end all of be all. Is my honest and truthful answer.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
How about for you?
Whoa. Oh, no.
You gotta keep it back.
No, I can't. Hell no. Get it out of there. No. What are we doing? What's happening?
You said this was fun.
Yeah, but no, that's poisonous.
Funky Friday.
Listen, this car drive one way. This is a one-way street. You feel what I'm saying? This is no back and forth.
All that leg crossing shit, all that dressing funny shit.
I see where you was trying to go, but this is where it's like redirecting.
Yeah. Just want to give you some pulse in your blood. Rev up your engine a bit.
No, no, we don't need no rep. We don't need no, I'm straight. Literally and figuratively, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
But to the question, do you have a size preference? What's the sweet spot?
You still on that shit?
Okay. Dang.
Journalism.
I'm trying.
When I finally get to a sexual point in my relationship, I definitely want to devour my partner like all day and night, for sure.
How many times is like preferred?
He asked me questions.
You keep using this word devour. That's a very aggressive word that cannot be typed in italicized. It only can be typed in bold.
Yes. Or in cursive.
In cursive? No. Underlined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bold.
What's your preferred? In 24 hours?
As much as we can go.
No. As much is not an option. I need a numeric answer. Ideal.
To be honest, like even I will expand on this. Even one good solid round is enough. One good solid round.
Yeah.
And then the cuddles and the bubble bath after and everything. Like I love that part. That's so intimate and like amazing. And like pajamas and like pretzel feet. You know, that's the best. But I mean, if my partner, because I feel like the second round is more like, it's a bit more of the loving, it's a different round. The second round is a different round. It's just more like loving and nurturing this and that. And you're just like, wow. Okay, totally exhausted. Let's pretzel and just, you know, be one together. How about you?
No. You never answered.
How many rounds can you go? How many rounds do you like? Let's hear it. For Funky Fridays.
Daphne, you didn't answer the question. It was like,
you a baby making machine. Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you.
Don't be shy now.
I'm never far from it. Matter of fact, Daphne Joy.
Uh-oh.
Let's just give the example. You had sex with an individual, right? The first interaction. Who's responsible for going to get the rabbit?
Oh, me.
The girl.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time. Yeah.
What's,
nice and warm, hot, wring it out, bring it back.
Do you put soap on there?
No, because, and then we take a hot shower or like a bubble bath. Yeah, I'm running a bath or something.
Academics. But you gotta have a bathroom, bro. You better get What type of soap you use? You don't use no dish liquid, do you?
No, like it's like a eucalyptus rosemary one with like rose oil and like rose petals. Like I've got like a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Magnesium flakes so that your body really relaxes and the temperature just right. Yeah. Robes and slippers. Feet rub after.
Feet rub after?
Yeah.
Damn.
From my favorite show, this canoodle, AC at just like 70, 69. And we just slump.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, you see, those expectations is a little high.
You think so?
Yeah, everybody don't got a bath.
Oh.
Let's start with that.
Really?
Everybody doesn't have eucalyptus.
Oh, that's easy.
Everybody doesn't have rose petals.
Oh. That's easy.
Bruh.
Well, they should try it.
They should at least try.
Try it.
Because, man, look.
Every night is a honeymoon.
Dang. But you heard it here first. Is it the woman's job every time? Or what's the comfort zone where you're like, okay, babe, it's your turn to go get it now?
No. My own personal preference is me. I like catering to my man. Yeah. Makes me happy.
Talk to us about this epidemic of women going under the needle.
Okay.
Right? And talking about beauty through that lens.
Right.
Right? Would you advise a person to or not?
I would advise them to stay as natural as possible, to just follow along where your own looks are in that moment and not do anything too outlandish, and really emphasize that you want to look as natural as possible and as you as possible.
What was your augmentations?
My body is my body.
She said what she said.
No, but I do work really hard for my body, and if your inquiring minds want to know, right? I'm all natural except for maybe, I don't know, but.
How you say one?
I work really hard for my lower half of my body.
Say this. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. All right. Throughout this whole process, and I alluded to it earlier, but I want to kind of go back to it. What was the hardest part for you?
Oh, which?
Just for the things that you've witnessed said about you, from public figures, from people who don't necessarily know you, from just anyone. What was the hardest part for you?
All of it is super hard and hurtful for sure, because like you just know yourself and you know like you're not this person that they try to make you out to be, so it's super hurtful to read certain headlines or be criticized so strongly. It's like, ow, you know, like it definitely hurts. But I'm not here to correct every headline, to validate anything. You know, it is what it is. But it's always hurtful and it's always hard.
Now, as we were, preparing for this, as you would imagine, there's a lot of things that we've came across. There's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of storylines, headlines, whatever. What would you say to the people that say you are a victim, and others saying you're a willing participant of who had the power, but you could have easily said no? That was a part of a lifestyle that you knew kind of came with this specific individual.
Right.
As you kind of unpack things, how would you respond to that directly?
I would respond that I'm just still taking my time to process all of this, even that question, and how I share that story. And I will share it in due time and detail.
Yeah, and not to keep pushing, but I think what's needed is nobody cares enough to check in on the individual. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as a public figure, you almost lose your right to have feeling
Right.
I've been numb in certain situations. That's like, okay, this is just, what it is. But I've always had the idea to move the needle how I want it to be moved. Do you have a rollout plan for people to be able to hear the full side of what individuals may have questions about?
In my own timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I asked it, but I'll ask it in this way. What's the biggest misconception about you?
Gold PT isn't made with real gold.
But it is brewed with real tea leaves and real cane sugar, which makes it more valuable than gold.
If you value delicious tasting tea.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. We choose to challenge. We challenge completely.
Current eligible LC can get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $299 per month. We are professional grade.
What do you think is the biggest misconception? I would say maybe that well, if you don't mind, I will quote academics on this because he was my very first interview.
Yeah.
He did say, Daphne, I'm realizing you're a very multi-layered person.
Mm-hmm.
And I, this whole time, just looked at you as more of just this villain. Everybody paints you out to be this villain, you're this person, you're out for everybody. But I don't see that. I think he sees something along those lines. And I just, I said, I appreciate that. I feel like I don't have enough conversations, and that's why I'm sitting down here with you,
Yeah.
where I would give people, maybe an audience, more context about me, and I hope that they're enjoying.
Yeah, definitely enjoying it. And I will go as far as to say this. I don't know what to expect.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thoroughly, pleased,
thank you.
that you've given us this opportunity. But like we've alluded to earlier, when you hear something about somebody for so long, it almost makes that person unreal, like a fairy tale, like Sasquatch, like unicorn,
right?
So now, when you did other interviews and it was oh, she's talking now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to tune in, hence to why you're taking or controlling your own narrative. And just being a voice for people who may have went through certain things that you went through as well too. It's not all bad, and I don't want to be the Debbie Downer or Down Dan that's just talking about, oh man, how was it? Was it that? No, I think you've really been leaning in a very strategic way that I can respect and adore, because you are now the captain of the ship, as you mentioned. But just speaking on those type of things, I think one of the things that when you do look or search or kind of hear people's response, do you think accountability is needed from your part from this situation?
Accountability. Well, I will say, if you're speaking about the leak,
Yes.
Yes, that was me. And, I've had already some time to process that, and knew that it was just something that was possible, that could be out there. And I never knew whether I would go away and stay hidden for 5 years, or if I would just face it, full head on.
Yeah.
And I tried something different, and that's just facing it full on. And I'm living that.
And what I mean about accountability is just putting yourself in a position to be taken advantage of. You see what I'm saying? It's not to say that, hey, I was just trying to cater to certain things, or it was just their word versus mine. It was yo, as you said, zoom out, you see certain things that you could have done differently. and having the power to say no, you know, and what do you say to the audience? Like I said, these are certain things that other people may be going through, and I, you know, obviously would refer to you as, what would that message be for you, yourself, as well as them?
Right. I would say that love is a very powerful emotion, and sometimes it could make you feel a little bit powerless. And so, these are things that I want to get into detail later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're touchy.
Do you ever feel like you are often used as ammunition in people's beef?
Yes.
You care to elaborate? Like, damn, it's like, we ain't talking for this long, and it's just a long answer.
Yeah, because like I honestly, I don't like it. I don't like conflict. I don't like aggressive, mean energy. And so when I'm just kind of used as like a as a punchline or like a or whatever, it's disheartening. I don't know what else to say, but it is what it is, and it sucks, you know.
The option that you have, and it may sound crazy, but the more that you speak about things, now it gives you the ability to speak for yourself.
Yes.
And granted, we see it in music. We've heard your name in music. We've heard your name on social media through other people's tones, dialects, phrases, or whatever. And it's like, dang,
yeah.
I feel like a piñata. I feel like, you know, a punching bag. I feel like a pawn on the chess table. It's like just used and abused.
Yeah.
And for you, you've never spoke. You know what I'm saying? And I only can imagine nobody wants to be told or to be joked on or joked at. But like when you see examples of a Rick Ross, when you see an example of a Damani Harris, you know, guys who have strategically poked the bear with that, what's your response in regards to that?
Well, I guess it's an indirect response. I would just say that, you know, like whatever happened to keeping, you know, women safe and, you know, not putting women in the fire and, you know, keeping certain things off limits, like let it be about you and the man. Yeah. Like, you men fight. Men fight. Leave us alone.
Do you think women should be left out of certain man situations?
I think that would be nice.
Girlfriends, wives, daughters, sisters.
Yes, because, you know, we all come from a woman, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think that if men want to go to war, like have words with one another, they should have words and war with one another.
Do you have any beefs with people?
I don't.
Love her.
Yeah. Zero. Yeah.
Zen.
Yes.
Is there a world where you feel like you could date again?
Yeah, of course. That'd be nice. Maybe. Not right now. Maybe.
And do you think...
I'm just like tiptoeing it around love now. I'm like, this was so painful before. So, you know.
Do you think your past will haunt you?
Yeah, it haunts me every day. But I don't...
relationship though.
Yes, I think it's definitely gonna be challenging for somebody to know and accept all these things, but I think to know me is to love me and to understand me and get to know me better. And I feel like if they are affected by that, that's okay too. I totally respect that. Yeah. It's not for everyone, but that's okay. You know?
But I think as we're having this conversation about a person who is extremely aware of who she is, who possesses a lot of quality traits that every man would want his woman to have.
Thank you.
What would be the strategy if that person that catches your attention, that catches your, not attention, your emotions, what would be a strategy that you would give him in a way that will reassure his place in you guys' relationship?
Yeah, I don't really think I have a strategy. I think that the more they get to know me and realize how focused I am on my peace, prioritizing my peace, either they know me, the real me, or they are intimidated by all the, you know, scary things maybe around. I don't know. No strategy. I feel like I don't have to prove myself or strategize to get someone to like want to be with me or something. And it's not really, I wouldn't want that. I would just want a man to be like, look, I don't care what you did before. I don't care what I'm talking about right now in your mind, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet y'all do.
Okay, can I go back
So that's on them.
Can I go back to a discussion that I had at my frat house?
Sure.
Okay. This is the biggest misconception that I think human beings are not intentional about, but it's so true in our modern day, especially dating. Women find value in not her past being an issue. Men find their value in what their future looks like,
right,
and what their future potential is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's funny how you use past and future, because when you have a past, when a man has a future, that impacts how a person approaches and goes about certain tactics and things.
Yeah.
What's your thought on that?
My thought is, in those dynamics, that type of relationship can only go but so far, because of the man's future self and his future beliefs of what he wants for himself, and it's just up to the woman to kind of know what his limitations are and not be so, caught up in it, because the man could, be like, hey, actually, you don't fit in the future. You just fit for the right now, and like that's super sad. And I just, I definitely champion like honesty and transparency. I think that solves a lot of future heartache for sure, because that dynamic exists, and there's women out there who really get their heart broken thinking that they are a part of a man's future, and turns out they're not.
Two things from that. And a straightforward question: do you still believe in love?
I do. Yeah, of course. Love is all around us.
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
The latter, or the second part to that question is, going back through your dating history, do you really believe that you ever was in love?
Well, I loved. I definitely was in love in my relationships.
Yes.
And I was genuinely in love in my relationships. And things just, didn't work out. So yes, yes.
An interesting thing that kind of came up too, and I want to ask you, do women support you?
I don't, yes, sort of, maybe.
Why is it so confusing?
I feel like my demographic is definitely, I have more of a male following for sure. So, but every time women show me love, I'm right there with them, like kikiing and like hearting it, and like, I love the support, but I can also understand if maybe they think I'm too like male oriented, or, or I don't, yeah, so.
I don't understand, because.
Maybe I love my girls.
Yeah, but it's like for me, every time I have an opportunity to speak about women empowerment, and I speak to women that support women, or they always say, I'm teen girl.
Right.
But when we see certain examples and we use words like territorial, we use, mean, like it's a lot of women that's out there too that can be very malicious. They have ways to attack in ways that may penetrate the soul. So as, your following and things that you've probably experienced amongst yourself, asked the question, do women really support you in a world that's so judgmental, especially in the climate of everything?
Right. I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't mind if they do or if they don't. And I understand. And it's okay. Because I support me and I love me. And I just want to be loving and positive.
Is it and has it been strategic to have the first sightings of a Daphne Joy be on male platforms?
Strategic as far as?
I'm seeing an individual that is, like you said, controlling, taking back her life.
Corona Sombro.
Citrus y cerveza.
Orangey wine.
Juice y Corona.
Your powers are going to start kicking in now.
It's a long interview. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. It's a long. We're still working. She's a very beautiful. She said she's Filipino and Spanish.
Adam 22.
Yeah.
As well as DJ Academics.
Yes.
And obviously me.
Yep.
Has that been strategic to go on men-dominated platforms? Or what's your thought process with that? Or do you plan on going on women's platforms as well too?
I would love to go on women platforms. I think that they were the first ones to gravitate towards me quick. And yeah,
okay.
And they were already, I was in already such a heated conversation amongst both.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want to join in on the conversation. So and just have fun with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference in race that you would date?
No.
Have you ever dated a Filipino man or a Puerto Rican man?
I have not.
Is that intentional?
It's not intentional. No.
What has been your dating preference?
My preference has just been, I don't know, whoever gives me the most love and connection and chemistry.
Have you ever dated a white man?
I have not. Do you know anybody?
Damn, Troy. That was a layup. That was such a layup. That was such a layup. I'm sorry, bro. So, is it safe to say you've only dated black men?
It's safe to say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope academics you full black, brother. Now, I've heard of speculation.
Okay.
And just tell me if it's true. There's a report that says a very known individual spent $200,000 for one night with you.
Oh my gosh, I saw that story. That was crazy.
Is that true?
It's not true at all. It's not.
Have you ever met him?
No.
Really?
Yeah. It's so weird.
So, everything about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is falsified.
False. Completely false.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just a invented thing.
Yeah.
But I guess it got a lot of...
It definitely
reached
did.
you.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Man, listen, we was about to talk about it on one of our, on my sports show. This was an alleged, kind of storyline that we wanted to do our research on too. So to ask you, because if it wasn't for my good friend Peggy, bro, we would have went off on something that was not even to that point. What has been certain things that you would want to dismantle as it being false as well too?
I guess currently just the only thing is like I did not leak that tape. That's a weird rumor. And that what you just talked about with The Rock and stuff, that is completely just invented from the internet.
Wow.
Yeah, completely false.
Yeah.
Never met the guy. He's an amazing actor. I think I admire him, but I've never even come in contact with that yet. Yeah. Okay.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies? I love taking care of my home. I love taking care of my family. I love exercising, eating well, working out. I already said that. I love photography.
Do you take photos?
I do. Yeah. I take photos, really good photos too.
Of yourself?
No, of like my friends, ambiance, my family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know the lighting, I know the aperture, all of that.
Aperture.
Yeah.
That's a very creative thing to kind of say. Do you read? Do you read books?
Here and there, if I have time.
Do you watch shows?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't have time for
it's
it.
coming back to the unicorn, Sasquatch, the fairy tale. Like, what do you like to do when it's no cameras, no nothing? It's just like on your everyday, just the real Daphne, please come forward.
Yeah,
What do you
as
like?
I said, I'm a homemaker. I love to be at home, pamper my home. I make like 5 bouquets of flowers. Like I cook. I know I'm really boring. I'm really, and if my friends are watching this, they'll be like, yeah, she literally
You cook?
Yeah, and I don't leave my house really, just for the necessary things. I really like peace and zen. Like I really like seeing hummingbirds and dragonflies, and like going for long walks and like sunsets. I love catching every single sunset.
Here we go. The fact that you didn't say that you was watching one of the shows, Love Island, I'm slick kind of disappointed.
Oh, should we talk about Love Island?
Do you watch Love Island?
I don't.
Me neither.
Oh, okay.
My team does.
Oh, okay.
But I think I can see in the future, for the love of Daphne,
Aw.
it'll be nothing but black dudes.
You never know.
Sorry, Dwayne.
You never know.
DJ Academics, you better hope this show never gets published or gets greenlit because, brother.
A dating show for Daphne Joy. Who gets the rose? Could it be you? Not you, per se.
Jeez. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Damn, right here.
I was narrating the
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
The voiceover.
Could it be you?
Could it be you? Find out on this episode.
Could you be the one that gets the joy?
Yes, exactly. Very clever. Okay, producer.
I'm trying to tell you.
Producer
Listen,
writing credit.
I'm trying to tell you.
In the works, I see.
Yeah. So we're talking about, certain things in the future. My last question for you is, what is next for Daphne Joy?
What's next for me is just
continue on what you're
wow.
doing.
I mean, right now I have my OnlyFans, which I love so much, and now I'm doing YouTube. So it's still in the baby part of it, but I would love to do that just so people can check in and actually get to know me a little bit more past the super sexy stuff.
You're not gonna be sexy on YouTube? These are questions that.
Yeah, on YouTube, I will just be myself. I think I'm just naturally sexy no matter what I do. And my spicier side is definitely my OnlyFans.
Say less.
Yeah. So the Daphne Joy on YouTube and the Daphne Joy on OnlyFans.
Say less.
The Daphne Joy.
The Daphne. Subscribe today. As we end things here at Funky Friday. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
Here we go. One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together, one love. Ladies and gentlemen, Daphne Joy.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you so much.
So much. Yay!
I'm up for a bad. When she like she'll comment, that was an interesting one. She gave a lot of game, asked a lot of good questions. When she like, share, comment, subscribe.